Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinister Skater here, and welcome to episode number 28 of First Try Fridays. This is a series I do every single Friday on my channel where you guys suggest a class or any setup like to be using Black Ops 2 down below in the comments, and each and every Friday I go in, pick one of the classes, and use it in my first game of Black Ops 2, upload and commentate to the gameplay, whether if I do really good or really bad. And this week, the class was suggested by It's Just Evan, I don't know. He wanted me to use the Ballista with the iron sights and the FMJ, as well as the perks flak jacket, toughness, and dexterity, and the wildcard overkill with the MSMC and the quick draw attachment for that, as well as a frag to finish off the last point for the class. And I'm using the sexy diamond camo on the Ballista, as well as the rogue camo on the MSMC, playing some domination on Detour, and I went 24-19 overall, which really, honestly, is not that great at all. I really haven't had I've had, I think, one pretty good game on First Try Fridays overall this whole time, which is kind of sad, but, you know, whatever. Ballista, kind of want to talk about that for real quick before we get into the commentary topic today, which is kind of funny. But the Ballista, you know, like I said, if you watched my video yesterday, they did nerf it, as well as, like, the time between you pull, like, when you shoot and then you pull the bolt back and then shoot again. They nerfed that time, and I think they added like 0.1 seconds onto it or something, which I really couldn't notice it, but I can notice it on the DSR-50 when I use that. I used that last night, as well as the Ballista. You know, I'm using no scope on it. I'm using the iron sights, and let me tell you, I freaking suck with the iron sights so bad. I don't know why I can't do it. Like, I have to be really up close. I can't do any long distance with the iron sights. I don't know if it's just me, or if I just, like, if that's the general thing, or if I just suck. I think it's just because I suck with the iron sights. I'm fairly decent with the regular sniper, but iron sights on the Ballista, no go for me. And, you know, MSMC, you guys know, if you have been sticking around for a while, you know that gun is my favorite gun in this game. So on to today's topic, which is a little story I have for you, which is, I want to say it happened about, I would say, maybe 10, 11 years ago, which involved my grandma. So she flipped over the handlebars on a bike, which was pretty funny, and I'll have some footage to show you at the end of this video. It's actually the real video of it, and it's pretty funny to watch. So we had these, like, my neighbor was actually he like designed houses and stuff, and he actually designed the house that we're living in currently like 30 years before we moved on it, because he is old and actually he passed away last year, which is kind of sad. But, you know, he was really cool. He made us all these, like, ramps and all this stuff to, like, ride our bikes on and stuff. And he, like, when we were little, he made us these two little ramps. They weren't big. One was, like, barely a foot tall, and the other one was, like, 3 inches off the ground, I would say. You know, just, like, these little easy wood things. He later on made us, like, this giant box when we were older to, like, ride our bikes and skateboards off, which is really cool. But we had these little ramps. We're riding off them. You know, we have a bunch of family over for some reason, and I guess all of them started chanting for my grandma to go off the bigger ramp, which she eventually did. And it was on, like, this my mountain bike, which was, like, way too small for her, but she rode it, and then she kept, like, trying to go off of it, and, you know, she kept, like, going between the two ramps because they're side by side. They're not too big. They're just, like, little custom ramps, like maybe even a foot long and like the width, I would say, of it, so you can fit two on the sidewalk easily. So she keeps riding by it, and she's going, like, really slow, and then she goes 2 driveways down to get more speed, quote, and, like, get some speed, and then rides up to him, goes right between them. And then later on, she goes back, and she decides to go off the ramp finally, but she's going really slow. We all tell her to speed up and whatnot, and she goes off of it and gets to the top, and then right when she reaches the top, her front wheel goes down, the back wheel goes up, and she starts leaning over the handlebars and kind of, like, just body checks the ground and, like, falls on it. And it's an pretty old lady riding a mountain bike, going off a ramp and slamming on the ground, falling over the handlebars, getting the wind knocked out of her, which is pretty funny. We actually tried sending it into the America's Best Home Videos or whatever. It got sent in, but it never made it on or anything. I don't even know what the heck happened with it, but it was pretty funny. And yeah, right now I guess I'll show you guys the video, and then we'll come back and I'll wrap things up for you guys. So here you go, enjoy.
America's home,
get out of the way!
Funniest home videos. I'm gonna submit this to you.
That car's gonna get caught and hanging. Tell the big one.
Do it again.
The big one. The big one. Do the big one. Do the big one. Do the big one. Do the big one. Woo 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 woo! Yeah! Woo woo!
Alright, so hopefully you guys got a little chuckle out of that. I know I do once in a while. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video on Little Story. Make sure you guys leave a comment for next week's First Try Fridays. We only had 2 comments, I believe, last week. So make sure, actually, you know what? Give me your freaking most outrageous, horrible, hard to use Black Ops 2 class down below in the comments. I want a little challenge for next week's video. I actually want to do good for some reason. For some reason, I remember I had like a bad class and I did really good with it. That was probably one of my best games I did ever. So make sure you do that. And yeah, that's about it. So as always, I'm Mr. Skate. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.